But tonight we are back, and we are going to play Modern 8-Whack to start off the night. Oh, Lord, I didn't realize all this stuff was down here. Didn't even get everything in here. All right, we're going to move it up here so we can see everything. This is a preliminary 4-0 list that I found. Looks pretty cool. I'm kind of interested to play Battle Cry Goblin. Really more like 12-Whack now, just because, Battle Cry Goblin's so good. Sideboard's kind of interesting. We're playing 3 Cleansing Wildfire, 2 Reality Hemorrhage. I mean, I can only assume that this serves the same purpose as like what Kozilek's Return does in Prowess. Smash the Smithereens is a good one. 1 Void Mirror is interesting. 2 Tormod Crypts, probably. I mean, normally I'd say those are for like Dredge and stuff like that, but it's probably more likely to beat up on the Reanimator deck. Dragon's Claw for other red matchups, and Ratchet Bomb is Ratchet Bomb's probably just for the Rhinos matchup or something else. I don't know. I can't really think of what else you'd want to use it for, but we're just gonna go ahead and jump in here. Looks pretty standard. I haven't played 8-Whack in a while. League ends in 7 weeks. Oh yeah, that's right. We our 2 trophies are gone now. Sad days are sad. But that's all right. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to find matches and stuff. Watching Squatchy right now play Blue White Spirits. I might try and actually find that list. Played the Bant Spirits version, the Bant version the other day, but we might play the Blue White list just to just to see what it's like. I've never played the Blue White list, but No Collected Company and Noble Hierarch are really good, so no. Why is it taking so long to find us a game? Well, I guess while we're waiting, we'll just look at the list here. I mean, leave it up, Of course, I move it away and we get a match. I'm not complaining. I mean, I am complaining, but I'm not complaining. I'd rather play Magic than not. So, being on the draw sucks. It's 8-Whack. We always want to go first. So the Castle Embrith here isn't great, but if we draw a mountain, we're in good shape. Yeah, we'll keep this and see what happens. We get 2 chances at a mountain here, so. Lord. Oh, Dredge. Okay. Very interesting matchup. I mean, I say interesting. I've never played. I mean, he activated that at our end step, so he's not a very good Dredge player. We at least know that. Or if he is, he doesn't exactly know how all of his triggers work. There is a Saga. Interesting. Yep, serve it up, big boy. So I'm actually not going to attack here because if we draw and Yeah, if we draw a land here, I was going to say an untapped land, but there's only one Castle Embereth in the deck, so there's no chance of us drawing an untapped land here. If we draw lands, it's going to be untapped. So this is like Cookbook Asmo Dredge or something. This is interesting. What if they're going to Cathartic right here? Feels like it. They discarded Ox and prized Amalgam. Okay. Urza Saga is interesting. I don't know exactly how I feel about it, but it's interesting. Serving it up, huh? Alright then. We get to punch in for quite a bit here. We're just going to yield to this. And I'm going to go ahead and play the Bushwhacker. I know we can't kick it, but I'm just going to go ahead and run it out here. And then next turn we can kick Goblin Bushwhacker, or depending on what they do, we can just attack and bolt Goblin Grenade if we need to. So I don't know. We have quite a bit of play here. They're dredges. I mean, I say they're dredges. They haven't actually dredged anything all game, but their Shriekcorns have not been great. This feels like Ox of Agonis here. Okay, Creeping Chills. Oh, that was from their hand. And drawing a land here would be ideal. I mean, I think this is probably our best bet here, is just to try to load up and block what we can next turn. Well, they're just going to Conflagrate. Our board here, right? I mean, more than likely, so. I'll have to call you back after this game, Frankie. I mean, Urza Saga getting Shriekcorn doesn't seem terrible, but. So we can Life from the Loam here. Being able to loam back Saga seems pretty good too. So it loams back, goes to 6, plays 1, goes to 5. Basically sweeps my board. Actually, doesn't have to do that, does he? Should have activated that first for the Bloodghast. Yep. I mean, we just had to hope they didn't see it there. Like, that was really all, like, our options. Alright. Tormod's Crypt. I don't really feel like we want Ratchet Bomb or Void Mirror. Dragon's Claw, no. Reality Hemorrhage, no. Smash? Smash doesn't seem bad. Maybe 2 Smash. With them playing Sagas. Pile Driver doesn't really... I mean, I guess it gets around Narcomoebas, but that's really all it gets around. I don't know. Mog War Marshal's my least favorite card here. Say we try it like this and see what happens. Oh, excuse me. I mean, again, this is a one-lander that can be very good. Yeah, we'll try it, see what happens. Dredge does have to mulligan a lot sometimes, so. Alright, well, make my favorite play in Magic. My favorite turn one play in Magic, Mountain Goblin Guide. Okay. Land, please. Alright, land's not bad. I say land's not bad. Land's exactly what we wanted, so. Alright, pro blue. Let's hope that actually comes in handy. Legion Loyalist is really good when like against like other creature matchups. Didn't hit a second land. I mean, I think we just get aggressive here. Like, yep. They're gonna hit this here. They hit life from the loam, so they get to decide whether they want to dredge or not here. I don't know. I mean, they might just need the land. Yep. Alright. Well, I still think Smash is good. It can help us deal with, like, if they're playing, like, I don't know, if they're playing, like, Shadow Spear or something randomly, it can help us with that. If it helps us deal with the tokens that come from Urza Saga. Yeah, I don't know. It feels pretty good to me. I think we just need to run it back here. I don't think they really play protection or anything, so I don't think reality hemorrhage is necessary. It'd basically just be 2 mana, deal 2 damage to something, either to a blocker or to them. I mean, this hand's really aggressive and really good. Like, we don't have any hate, but with them playing sagas and stuff like that, I think sometimes they can this version of Dredge can just be prone to slower um, slower draws. So, Streetcorn, Underworld Cookbook, okay. Stinkweed Imp, okay. Turn that on. Discard Life from the Loam, okay. Cathartic Reunion? No, Life from the Loam, okay. Alright, land please. Man. I mean, maybe we shouldn't keep one landers. I don't know. Like it feels like you can have a pretty aggressive start with one landers in this deck, so and our opponent's shocked twice, so they're already at 10. Like, if they don't like sack some foods or do something here, it's not crazy to think that we couldn't just like get them next turn. I mean, if we hit a land, Legion Loyalists and Goblin Grenade are lethal. Stinkweed Imp, okay. Yeah, I think bolting this is our best option here. I mean, don't get me wrong, we'd love to see a land, but put our opponent to 6 here. I mean, there's a chance that we somehow manage to get out of this game, but it's not looking promising. I think we really wanted to see a land right there. Pitch Arid Mesa, so they have Gemstone Miner as a Saga in their hand. Now the good news is that if they do decide to start cracking food tokens, that's basically what they're doing for their turn. Narcomoeba. Oh, and Ox? Jeez. They take 3. So if they play Ox, oh, they'll probably hit. I think they might have stabilized here. Ox might be like them having that and being able to gain 3 life this turn is what'll probably get us. Like, so we play Legion Loyalists. Block, take 2, go to 7. Goblin Grenade puts you to 2, but they can crack food anytime they need to. I think it's gonna take a couple turns, but I think we can still do this here. No, not with Conflagrate. Conflagrate just does it to us here, doesn't it? Because they cast, well, can they? Yeah, with Gemstone Mine, they cast Life from the Loam, and then they Conflagrate us. And he gets back the other prized amalgam here. That's pretty solid. I think on the draw, we might, like, missing land drops both games and being on the draw, I think just might have put us too far behind. Like, I think if we hit land, honestly, not even on, like, the second turn, but on the third turn, I think we win this game. Because instead of having to lightning bolt the Stinkweed Imp, we're able to attack. Probably going to dredge Stinkweed Imp here. Okay. So 3 cards in his hand. To cast Life from the Loam. He goes down to 2, up to 5, plays land down to 4, conflagrates for 4. So we can kill both my Goblin Guides if he wants to, or he can kill Goblin Guide, Mob Fanatic, Legion Loyalist, which is pretty solid. Urza's Saga has been, excuse me, less than impressive in his deck. I won't lie. Like, unless he does something really cool with it right here, like, it's been less than impressive so far. He just keeps getting Shriekcorn here. Like I kind of like what he's going for here, but it just feels very... I don't know. Just doesn't feel that impressive. Okay, gets Bloodghast back too. Imagine he'll kill Goblin Guide, Fanatic, Loyalist here. Five, 8, 11, 14, 15. We go to 1. So the funny part is I actually... Well, no, he's at 9, so it doesn't change anything, right? Yeah, because if I hit a land, I can play this and then kick this, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is 8. But if we use the... So if we used the Mog Fanatic on the Narc Amoeba, we could have... If we drew a land, we could have gotten in with everybody. But it wouldn't have mattered. Because we... I mean, even now we can... Yeah. Whereas I guess none of that ultimately mattered because we were at 1 and we couldn't use our Sunbait Canyon. Yeah, we just kind of saw the downfalls of keeping one-landers. Like, and just... I just didn't get there. Like, both hands, I think, were good. And if we draw a second land on curve, we win those games. But I'm okay with keeping one, like a one-land, like aggressive... like a one-lander in an aggressive red-style deck. With 19 lands. Like, That's just one of those like hills I'm just kind of willing to die on a lot of times. Okay. We have 3 lands this time, and I wish we didn't, but oh. Ooh. All right, my opponent's on 5. They're playing Tron. They are playing Tron, okay. So, yeah, I guess as long as they don't have Worm Coil here, this could pan out. Now, it's Tron, so feels like they always have Worm Coil, but... All right, serve up 3. I mean, and you know, if people are good at playing Tron, Warping Will. Oh, so it's Eldrazi Tron? If people are good at playing Tron, they'll just keep Natty Tron and Worm Coil. Oh. So they didn't keep it. Alright, so we bought us a turn here. Interesting. No, I will not pay for that. That Warping Well was... Surge, Bushwhacker. 3, 5, 7, 9. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty good turn 3. Like, so we know they have it. If they have Ugin here, it's pretty bad for us. They do have Ugin here. Okay. So I get to -3. I'm going to play Mog Fanatic here, because if they minus, we can sack it, put them to 8, and then we're a Goblin and a Lightning Bolt away from winning the game. Okay. This is definitely what Cleansing Wildfire is for. Blast Zone. Blast Zone's pretty good. Oh, gonna hit me. I mean, it makes sense considering you realize that you have Blast Zone at your disposal. Might as well use the mana you have now. Uh-oh. I clicked 2 instead of 1. Damn. The Goblin God's pretty good. And them not hitting Worm Coil yet, it's been pretty good for us. So they go to 6 here. Put our opponent to 1 and say go. Alright, well, I keep doing this. I'm going to draw a card with my land. I'm determined that at some point I will remember to do this. Probably get Sanctum of Ugin if I had to guess. Yeah. Crack our Islet here. Virtually anything wins the game. Anything with haste that deals damage or like, you know, anything like that. Alright, Mountain's not good. Sunbait Canyon. I straight up think I'd rather hold this and try to play it with haste. Alright, they must be flooding out pretty hard. And we get to give it haste and try to get in. Try to end the game here. Well, that's probably the game. Because our mono green Tron opponent is playing multiple main deck Warping Wells. What the hell is happening? Is there like a glitch where if you ultimate Ugin, he just lets you gain 7 life a bajillion times? Alright, well virtually any chance I had of winning the game from here was just lost. Well, that's pretty stupid. I'm just gonna like rage concede on that one. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty dumb. I'm just going to cut the Mog War Marshal because I don't know why, but every time I play 8-Whack, it just feels like the worst card in my deck. Like, I almost feel like I'd probably be better off playing Goblin Pile Driver. Like, just more copies of Goblin Pile Driver. I could be wrong, though. Oh, I'm so dumb. What am I doing? And I didn't bring him in because I'm a twit. Yeah, that was just hard misclick on my part. I don't think this hand's good enough. I mean, I guess we're going to keep this, like, we keep getting 3 lands, 4 lands, or 1 land. Like, I wish one time we could just get, like, a nice 2-land hand. Play Foundry Street Denizen. If I draw a land, I'm just going to play Battlecry Goblin and attack. Sphere. Land, please. Goblin Guide's not bad. Like, if I was going to draw a 1-drop, it was probably our best one. But we, like, have to draw a land right here. Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. I know he's not going to do anything catastrophic next turn because he only has access to 3 mana. I mean, Warping Well is pretty good, but still feels not super relevant. Whew. Warping Well, Karn, and 2 unknown cards in hand. I think this might be enough. Well, he's definitely going to hit the Foundry Street Denizen now. Like, he has to. And if not, he's just dead. Like, he's just dead on board, so... we might be able to squeeze this one out. I mean, kill something now where you're dead, and then we get to and then when we get to our second main phase, we just get the Goblin Grenade you, so... hang on. Alright, so he's going to exile that. Go to 3, and then we're going to Goblin Grenade you. Alright. So we definitely want to smash the Smithereens. Some part of me is a little worried about overboarding here. Maybe Mog Fanatic's not great. Battlecry, no, Battlecry Goblin seems slower. Like, while Battlecry Goblin is really good, it feels kind of slow. We'd rather have, like, aggressive 1-drop into, like, 2-mana hate card. So, that's what we're going to try and stick with here. Alright, this doesn't have... I don't know. This hand's set up so well to do well. Yeah, we're going to try it. Hope we peel into, like, a Wildfire or something. Our opponents had to mulligan every game, thankfully. The sad part is they've kept non-Tron hands, like non-turn 3 Tron hands, both of our first 2 games. And they still managed to win the first game. So this is turn 2 Tron for sure. Alright. Lightning bolts are cool, deck, but we don't want them now. All right, our opponent has also kept not turn 3 Tron this game, so color me very surprised again. I don't know. That's, I'm not a big fan of Tron. I just really I don't like the deck. Like it's good, and I'm not saying it's bad. It doesn't play well the way I like to play. Like I'm not very good with the deck. Um, but man, like there's 16 points of burn in our hand, which is weird because we're playing goblins, which means we can just net win next turn. Like they don't have anything to do. Like if they just like play land 3, play O Stone and pass, like we bolt them into turn, and then we get to untap, bolt them, Goblin Grenade, Goblin Grenade. And you brought in Ensnaring Bridge over leaving it in the side. Again, killing me very surprised. So hang on. We attack for 2, put you to 13, then you go to 10. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, can't believe that panned out. Turn 3 with the old 8-whack deck. I mean, that's why you play decks like this, is to have a high upside of doing cool things like that, but... Alright, I'm gonna return this phone call here, actually, before I play my next match. So yeah, hang on 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Alright, return to call just for them not to answer. So, back at it. 1-1. That was quick. Alright, yeah, I don't know. I still feel like Mog War Marshal's not that good. Like, I don't know. If it is good, I would need somebody to explain to me how it is. Ketria Triome. We did not want to see a 4th land, but there's not much we can do about it. Okay. Most of these Ketria Triome decks don't play Lightning Bolt, so I'm very surprised to see that here. Alright, deck. I mean, all we can do is attack here. If they cast Violent Outburst here, we're going to concede. We can't beat 8 power worth of trampling damage with 2 power in play. We kept a 3-lander and drew a 4th and 5th land, so... Alright. They target the Mog Fanatic, we're definitely just going to kill the Snapcaster Mage. I was like, but if they kill the Foundry Street Denizen, then we are left with somewhat of a choice. Is this like Temur Control or something? We're going to Lightning Bolt the Snapcaster Mage in case we happen to draw into Battlecry Goblin. Man. Land number 6 is not what you want to see. Yep, alright. Yeah. This just feels like Temur Control. Like, they're not playing Rhinos or anything, it doesn't seem like. So, I mean, we don't want Crypt, really. We don't want Wildfire or Smash. Ratchet Bomb, Void Mirror, like, we don't want any of this stuff. We just want to have a better draw. So, we're just going to try and run it back. If they were in white or something, like, maybe I'd bring in the Hemorrhages to, like, help against, like, I don't know, like, Firewalker or Auriok Champion or Sanctifier and Vec or, you know, something like that. Alright, this hand's a lot better. You know, I really like that Goblin Grenade and Lightning Bolt are both in the deck, but somehow I always manage to draw both of them. Like, this is a creatures deck. I need to draw creatures and then peel a Goblin Grenade off the top, not have it in my opening hand. What am I doing? Stop, phone. Alright. Foundry Street Denizen is really good. Probably probably the best one drop, honestly. Attack for 3. Goblin Bushwhacker. Yeah, any 1-drop would be really good here. Or something else that would be really good is Reckless Bushwhacker. That card would be really good. Holy Heat, okay. Okay, so they have another removal spell in some fashion. No, they don't. Hopefully they don't have force or anything here. I was like, alright, so they're at 4. So the other Goblin Grenade gives us a chance here. Renin 6 kill, that's pretty good. No force? Alright. Alright. So yeah, this is just like Temur Control, and they're playing like Ren and stuff, so Ren's gonna be really good in this matchup. Yeah, I don't know, I really don't think we want anything here. Like, I don't know what else we're looking at. This hand's really good. We have met the 2-land requirement without having a Goblin Grenade in our opening hand, although we did quickly find one. I think we just want to lead on Goblin Guide here and just start, waylaying the pressure. Archmage's Charm is really good. Something tells me they have a counterspell in some fashion here. Could just be counterspell. Growth Spiral. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Our opponent's on an interesting one here. Like, I haven't really known what was going on here. Like, they're playing Ren and 6 and Archmage's Charm in the same deck. Like, man, does that scream greedy to me. Of course, he calls me back when I'm in the middle of a game. I think they're going to take my Goblin Guide here. Yeah, man, it'd be busted if it pumped itself. I just thought about that. Not really something I'd considered, but... So we get to let go of Mog War Marshal this turn, and then we get to... If we draw a land, we get to go Mog Fanatic, kick Bushwhacker, and have Goblin Grenade, so we kind of get to have it all here. Ren and 6 is pretty good. Pick off the token. Yep. Yep. No. Now, the funny part is a lot of decks like this have to pick if they're going to counter this or try to take it or something, because this can cause problems for them. Kicked Goblin Bushwhacker. If they're going to counter something, they're going to counter this. Interesting. They're going to take Loyalist, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care about Ren and 6. We're just going to get in at them. And they can either trade with something here and take 8 and go to 7, which I'm okay with. I was like, or they get to block there and leave us with our board. This is your third Archmage's Charm. Attacker in here. Like, Rim was pretty good there. Rin picked off a lot of our board right there, so there's not much justification in my mind to actually killing it. Now, the good news is that there's only 2 cards left in their hand. Just kind of willing to let this happen, honestly. I kind of want to force him to... I don't know. I don't want to let him just draw 2 cards here, but at the same time, like, we need... Like, I think this Goblin Grenade is going to be very important for getting across the finish line. Now, they get to go up to 4 cards here. Which is less than optimal. Just Ren in 6, okay. Put you to 7. I mean, that's not bad because they go to 7 here and... This leaves us one or two good draw steps away from winning the game here. So down to 2 cards in hand. All right, we're gonna crack our Fiery Islet here. Goblin Bushwhacker's pretty good. So is Foundry Street Denizen. This your 4th Archmage's Charm? All right. They go to 6. If they fetch at the end of the turn, they go to 5. Now that makes Goblin Grenade lethal. All right. So they're playing Nexus of Fate. Interesting. So they return a land, but don't play it. All right, don't have it. One time, no counterspell. Oh, man. Let's go. All right. Not going to lie, I'm pretty surprised we won that game after them having all their removal and a bunch of things early on in the game. Kind of felt like a lost cause after a while. Well, we're 2-1, so we're off to a pretty decent start here. I'm going to go grab my phone charger before my phone dies. I'll be right back. Alright. Did I miss out on the queue? Oh, there it is. Alright, well, this is game 4 in a row. We've been on the draw here. This hand's pretty good. Kind of wish that we didn't have a second lightning bolt. Kind of wish we had like a founder shit in or something over the second lightning bolt, but this hand can be very good. Ragavan, okay. We're going to wait before we do anything because they could have the opportunity to dash one in if we kill it during our turn. We're just going to say go here. Bloodghast. Okay. I'm kind of intrigued to see them play Bloodghast here. Collected Company. What is going on our opponent's side of the field? Bro, I have no idea what is happening, but I'm in. They went Blood Crypt Ragavan into Swamp Bloodghast, play another Bloodghast after they revealed a Collected Company last turn. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm about it. Land here would be good. I think that's also a really good draw. Okay, Ignoble Hierarch is fine. They're probably going to fetch it away, because like I imagine they don't want it. I take 6, and then they fetch to go to 9. And then next turn, if we draw a land, we have Bushwhacker and Bolt. Which, you know, God only knows, depending on what they hit off their Collected Company, who knows. Okay. Pretty good against most of our deck. This feels like some kind of weird combo that I don't know about. I'm just going to kick Goblin Bushwhacker here and just try to get in with everybody. Of course, I guess we could have just attacked there. They have Collected Company and an Unknown in their hand. Okay. Okay. They go to 8. Okay. I was like, I don't know what they're going to do, but they're... Oh, wait. I'm retarded. They were just dead there because that was 3, 6, 8. Yeah. Okay. Guess we want Reality Hemorrhage to try and help clean up or help, I don't know, kill other things. I don't, like, until I know what else we're doing, I don't really think we want anything else. Like, I think let's just try it like that, bring in some removal and try to play a... This hand feels pretty good. I don't know if they're playing removal, like, or what they're doing here, so I don't really know what would be good or bad. So they play Goblin Bombardment there. I think I'm just going to run out Battlecry Goblin here. And then next turn, if we hit a land, we have Loyalist and Bushwhacker. Oh man, that's pretty good. Graven Cairns, Cairns, whatever. Huh. Kind of at a loss for what's better here. So I think it might be better just to play Mog War Marshal here and then try to have a really big turn next turn. I forgot to call him after that game. I'll call him after this game. Plus, if we try to have a really big turn next turn, Battle Tactics will make us a 1-1, so... Mog War Marshal. Now, Goblin Bombardment will just allow him to kill basically all or any of the tokens if he wants to. Huh. So that's what we're trying to do here. Yeah, so, man, I was like, he's just going to pick off our board here. Yeah, I don't see us winning this game from here. Needed that lightning bolt for that Mayhem Devil. Basic Forest. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah, alright, we're just going to concede here because like there's no way for us to beat that Mayhem Devil here. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to try and run it back here on the play. Just try to run him over. Like, I guess we could bring in Dragon's Claw and try to, like, do that whole... Or not Dragon's Claw. Yeah, we can't keep this. Keep that, put a mountain back. Now, we don't have any removal, but we do have a pretty aggressive hand here. Kept the Castle Embrith. It may never come up, but it's a utility land, and the mountain wasn't. Ragavan, okay. Yield to this trigger. Play Legion Loyalist. If he wants to block, like, that's kind of cool. I'm okay with trading my Ragavan for 3 damage, so... I think it would have been better to just play both the Denizens there. I think not playing both the Denizens there might have been a little bit of a punt. Okay, our opponent shocks. Plays Goblin Bombardment. Okay. Alright, get in for 4. Put you to 11. Goblin Grenade off the top. Okay. Okay. Five. Okay. Huh. Force our opponent to take action now. He'll probably hit the Foundry Street Denizen. Yep. Now we get to put our opponent to 9. Okay. Apparently our opponent is playing everything that deals 1 damage to something. He's going to return a land, though. Probably feels like he needs a land. Put our opponent to 6 here. Yeah, we're kind of just hoping for Goblin Grenade off the top now, which is funny because I've complained about having it. But I did say earlier that we did want to be drawing it, like that this is the spot we want to draw Goblin Grenade in. Okay. Okay. Goblin Guide's a pretty good one. Basically forcing our opponent to take 2 here no matter what. Okay. Okay. It really just feels like maybe our opponent is just trying to grind the game out with Goblin Bombardment. I don't know. Like he's gonna sack it and kill that, and then we're gonna put him to 1. Mayhem Devil's pretty good. Basically, I mean, that leaves us the out of 4 Lightning Bolts, a Reality Hemorrhage, and in most situations, Goblin Grenade. So I mean, now he can't use his land. He can kill Goblin Guide here, but I mean that's fine. Like I'm okay with that. Back-to-back lands. Not very good. We're not going to attack here. Our opponent is still in a spot where they have to... Alright, so our outs include Mog Fanatic, Lightning Bolt, and Reality Hemorrhage. I don't think there's anything else that can really get in at this point. Well, the good news is that he never has access to 5 mana here. What the heck is this? Sacrifice a creature. Whenever you do, destroy target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of cards in your graveyard. Okay. Alright. Let's draw a burn spell, please. Like, I know we're sacrificing it and, like, giving him extra damage here, but we have no choice. We have to draw as many cards as we can here. Mog Fanatic does it. Because it deals him 1. Ayo! 3-1 with the old 8-whack deck. I know. I'm just as surprised as you guys are. To be fair, I am decently surprised. Oh, we get to be on the play for once? How about that? I just don't think we can keep this. This hand's a little too slow. Now this hand, this is where it's at. We're going to keep this, put Mog War Marshal on the bottom. Well. Alright, our opponent keeps 7. Guess we'll lead on Mog Fanatic. Like, maybe it's better to lead on Goblin Guide and just try to get extra points in there. Alright. Get in for 3. Kind of hope to draw like a Reckless Bushwhacker or something here. Okay. Drawing land number 4 is not exactly what we wanted to see. Alright, our opponent's at 14. Oh. This feels like Murktide. Okay. Costs 8, so they can't play it. Murktide costs 8, I'm pretty sure. Murktide costs 7, okay, it was just straight wrong. Drawing land number 5 in our 19 land deck. Like, if I'd known I was going to draw on lands like this, I would have just put a friggin' mountain back, but I don't think that's correct. Game might just be over here. With them having 7 cards in hand after this draw step and us having nothing, we're probably just dead. We're going to hold on to Mog Fanatic as long as possible in case we draw a Lightning Bolt here. If we draw another land, we'll just concede. Wonder if he blocks with Ragavan here. He does. Interesting. Okay. I'm not saying it's wrong by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just curious why. I mean, I guess if not, he's at 7 there. Like, so maybe it's correct. I mean, maybe we just get lucky and he just has nothing. Him not attacking signals to me that he does not have much. We can't run out Bushwhacker here like we want something to do with it. Alright. Put him to 9. Probably going to attack us to 12 here. He's going to play another Murktide. He's going to put us to 10 and then just have lethal in the air. And then we're going to concede. Oh well. Alright. We just, like, I don't know, like, our draw was good, but it just wasn't explosive or anything. Tormod's Crypt, Ratchet Bomb, Dragon's Claw, I don't really feel like we want Hemorrhage either. Like, Monkey and DRC, I guess it kills those. Smash, nah. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it like this and just try to run them over. Plus, I think protection from blue is pretty good. On the pile driver, I think that could actually be pretty useful. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if we don't draw a land here, we just lose that game. And of course, we have the polar opposite here. Yeah, our draws have not been very good this game. We are going to keep the Fiery Islet. Lead on the Denizen here. Say go. I was like, if they lead on Monkey here, then we're in a pretty good spot because we can kill the Monkey and attack for 3. Something tells me they just have a removal spell here. Legion Loyalist is good at combat and like giving things good combat. Like combat, it makes Legion Loyalist makes combat tricks good, but fortunately they don't get like big or anything. They just make your combat tricks better. Are you gonna dash in a Ragavan? Literally nobody dashes in Ragavan ever, and I don't know why. Alright, well, much like game 1, this is not going very well. No. Opponent. That's not good. I mean, Goblin Bushwhacker is a very good card, but doesn't do anything if we can't kick it because of engineered explosives. Alright, this still leaves us out to drawing like a Foundry Street Denizen or something like that. I'm not going to bluff that I have anything. What top, what bio? Dot Scour me. Alright, then they finally draw a removal spell. I guess we're just going to run this out here. Like, we're trying to assemble a board before we actually want to play our Bushwhacker for anything. Like, our opponent only has 3 cards in hand. Like, if they have, like, a couple of do-nothings here, why are they not dashing in that Ragavan? No, I don't want to pay the Echo cost. Don't have a counterspell, please. Is our last card counterspell? It's Archmage's Charm. Sad days are sad. Counterspell entered the reveal zone. Alright. They do hop in front of the Goblin Guide, okay? Yeah, we're going to have to try and work this one into the equation somehow because we know they have a counterspell, and, you know, they're still at 11. Like, it's not like we drew a Goblin Grenade and our opponent's at, like, 6 or something. Attack for 2. Okay. So that tells me they either have another counterspell or they just wanted to use their counterspell on the first thing they could find. So the last card in their hand is definitely a land. That's not bad. First time I've seen our opponent dash one in 2 games, so just hit a land, please. I mean, you can play it as a blocker. Okay. Alright, we've seen 2 lightning bolts. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep hanging on to it here. Yep, dash it in. Place in a land. Just brick. Alright, or don't. Don't have it. Ugh. They drew actual counterspell. So we know the last 2 cards in their hand are Ragavan and a land, plus whatever they draw this turn. I'd probably take advantage of that and play that card, honestly. Mog Fanatic is pretty good. So that puts them at 2. Again, there's nothing they can really do to stop Mog Fanatic here. Expressive iteration, okay. They haven't seen a Murktide all game, so they're bound to find one. Oh. So this is a Murktide here. So Goblin Grenade or Lightning Bolt isn't out. Mog War Marshal's not bad. Well, I guess it is actually because we're just dead. Oh, so I only had that turn to draw it. Well, that's okay. We had a 3-2 league. I mean, what was our next card? Yeah, figures. Yeah, Goblin Grenade would have been really good right there. We played 3 games in every match except for our last one, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little impressed that the old Goblin deck was able to, the 8-whack deck here was able to win that games like that, but sorry. Deck was pretty cool. It felt kind of like it did last time. We ended up winning a lot of games that we were on the draw, which is pretty surprising. So I'm pretty okay with a 3-2. I'm gonna take a break and I'll be back in a few minutes. If you came by, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it.